Just before vanishing, Part 1 rain lashed against the streets of Lecky like whip cracks, turning the city into a blur of neon and water. Deo pressed himself against the cool tin of a closed suya stand, every droplet soaking through his shirt and clinging to the warm skin beneath. His heartbeat pounded in his ears, not from the cold, but from the memory of Chuka's lips on his neck earlier, soft and lingering, igniting a fire that still flared inside him. He had left Chuka's apartment reluctantly, craving freedom even as he ached for the warmth of pressed bodies and whispered endearments. Their last kiss, tender, possessive, breathless, replayed in his mind. Chuka's hand sliding over his chest, fingertips teasing beneath the wet fabric, his soft moan vibrating through Deo's own trembling lips. Deo had pulled away with a rush of guilt and desire, promising tomorrow, though neither truly believed it. Now, stranded and chilled to the bone, Deo's longing felt hollow. He tapped at his empty Bolt app, then shoved the phone back into his pocket. There would be no ride tonight. With a groan, he started walking toward Admiralty Junction, water sluicing around his ankles. A sleek black Camry materialized beside him, headlights off, engine silent. Deo paused, heart racing. He hesitated only a moment before sliding into the passenger seat. The interior enveloped him in faint warmth, the scent of damp leather and something sweet, like vanilla candles he and Chuka once lit. The door clicked shut. The tinted glass swallowed the world, and the car glided into the storm, heading for 3rd Mainland Bridge. Deo's mind drifted back to Chuka's hand, then jolted as the Camry's door locked with a soft click. They crossed the bridge in silence, the wipers rhythm hypnotic. Then, without warning, the dash lights winked out and the engine's hum died. The rain ceased entirely, as though the storm itself recoiled. A faint red glow pulsed in the rearview mirror. Deo's breath caught. He turned, and the driver's hood fell back, revealing half a face blistered and blackened, flesh peeling like overheated tarmac. The other half was smooth, with an eye that gleamed like molten ruby. Deo's blood ran cold. He barely recalled the name he had whispered months ago, Taupe, until the phantom spoke in a rasp that echoed inside his skull. "You remember me now." Memories flooded back. Taupe's gentle hands tracing Deo's shoulders in Chukyuka's absence, his whispered confessions of loneliness, their soft bodies entwined on a damp mattress, the tremor of desire mingling with tears. Taupe had clung to Deo as if his life depended on it, and Deo had pulled back, terrified of caring too much now. Taupe's ghost leaned closer, the charred side of his mouth curling into a sorrowful smile that exposed raw, blackened flesh. Deo's pulse thundered as the phantom's warm breath, scented faintly of smoke and longing, brushed his ear. "You left me," the ghost whispered. "And I waited." Deo's fingers found the door handle, but it wouldn't budge. Fear and guilt twisted in his gut. The car drifted slower now, as though drawn backward toward the abyss. In a surge of desperation, Deo pressed his forehead against the window, wet fabric clinging to his cheek. The phantom's red eye glowed brighter, and Deo felt the searing pain of abandonment. Taupe's lips on his collarbone, his whispered pleas seared into memory. The engine coughed back to life with a rattling groan. The wipers resumed their frantic dance. Rain pounded the windshield once more. When Deo dared to look back, the driver's seat was empty, no sign of smoke, no burned flesh, just an undisturbed seatbelt still fastened. Deo wrenched the door open and stumbled into the wet night, naked fear clinging tighter than the rain. He ran barefoot across the bridge, the echo of phantom footsteps chasing him. His phone buzzed in his pocket. With trembling fingers, he pulled it out. A message glimmered on the screen, unknown number. "You cannot deny me again." The storm resumed its furious roar, and somewhere beyond the veil of rain, Deo heard a voice, soft, sorrowful, and utterly cold, whispering his name. To be continued.